So, hi guys. I am in a secret location. Some people who know what's going on out here know where I am, but I'm not at my campsite. Thought it would be kind of fun to go out and get a different angle of the sunset. And posting a link in case anybody wants to chat. Okay, let me go into YouTube on the other phone first and pin that. Agnes is still alive. She took water. She's taking water. They're convoying tomorrow to take the water to Agnes is still alive. Whoops, sorry. Don't want no echo stuff going on. Just trying to pin the StreamYard link. There we go. All right. I actually have the other phone with me in case I want to get a different view, but I'm thinking with the clouds there might be some pretty colors. Okay, well, someone's there. So I had a very, very slow day. Made my special bread with cheese in it this time. That was all right. Yummy. Had a lack of energy again today. I don't know. It's really goofy. But I was really tempted to go get a hotel room and soak in a bathtub tonight. Really tempted. Hey, you're first, Game Dev. Hi, Fry. Hi, guys. You made sloppy joes. Oh, I keep wanting to make sloppy joes in my bread. Make a sloppy joe mix and put it in the bread and bake it. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Yes. I checked the hotels that were fairly close, and none of them got indoor swimming pools or hot tubs. Not indoors anyway. So I scrapped the idea. I wasn't about to pay 150 bucks just to soak in a bathtub. But if I did have a group of my friends, we could do a game night. I should have thought of it earlier. I invented a new game. It's really fun. When you're playing chess, you have I call it switch chess. Each person gets to yell switch, and you got to switch sides when they yell switch. And you each get one that you can yell during the game. It's really fun, especially when someone's just taking your queen. Yell switch, and voila, you have a queen back. But you only get one switch, so. Actually, it's been an evenly matched chess game, which makes it really fun. I have a suite of games for streamers where people can join using their phones. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do it live though, but that's also would be fun. Like, um, I guess you can't put a link in there, can you? I mean, you can would the link show up even though it wouldn't show up as a link? Or would it just not post anything? Jackbox Party Pack. Where do I go look for that at? like a. The phone just dropped. Sorry. Oh, that was not funny, was it? Oh, I thought he was asking if I got a text. I'm like, no, I didn't get a text. All right, the phone fell. I'm trying to get it to where it won't fall again. We'll see. Okay. You know what? My email that people can use for YouTube is in my About page. Can you email the link that way? Because it's too hard to search for it right now because I'm relaxing with the sunset. Let's steering wheel out of my way. Cribbage is your favorite? Oh my gosh, I just bought a cribbage board and I needed a way to refresh my memory. Okay, I need to get there to practice my cribbage. It's not a link, it's a game installed in my computer. Well then, so how do we link with the phone to your computer? Isn't that opening us up? Oh, look who that is. Oh, never mind. Well, we know he's alive anyway. See some people out here that I haven't seen yet. It's not a link. It's installed in your computer, but people are magically, or is it just your close friends that call in with the phone? Best Butcher says Wendy. I don't know who Best Butcher is. I don't know if that's a question, a statement, or just typing my name because it's my chat. Don't know who the Best Butcher is. Oh, Rocket Guy. Hey, you're the Best Butcher. Okay, sorry. Yep, it's Eric. How you doing? I was gonna come over today, then I figured it was too windy and I'm too much of a wimp, so I didn't. But I'm still not working tomorrow either. And yeah, freedom! If I yell too loud, people are gonna wonder why I drove up to the spot to yell. But Eric, do you play card or dice games? Because I went out and I got chess. I got Past the Pigs. I've got um um dominoes. Oh, you just got back today? You were going to be back on Wednesday, weren't you? So yeah. So I'll have to stop over tomorrow then. But I don't know whether to bring my new board games. I spent 80 bucks on board games because I figured it was a nice way to keep busy visiting people. And I did go over and play switch chess with the guy camped next to me. I like that version. This camera's not too bad. Probably couldn't hear me yell, Eric, because I'm not at my campsite. I'm maybe a mile further away. You couldn't hear me yell from my campsite anyway. But your neighbor stopped by, asked me if I really built my camper. A lot of traffic here. I thought about taking a 4x trail up to the top of one of the mountains, but I realized I never did get that other motor mount fixed, and that probably wouldn't be a good idea. So I didn't do it. And my mechanic would be happy that I made a smart decision. Sounds fun. Well, the first time I went four-wheeling in my truck, which is not a four-wheel drive, I had my camper attached. I was taking a shortcut from Will Hoyt to Prescott, and my GPS did not like that I missed a turn. So it took me to Dulce Pits, or Dulce Pits, or something like that, Duce or Dulce Pits. Anyway, it's a washed out 4x trail. There's parts of it totally washed out. And I could not turn my truck around for 2 miles and honestly thought I was going to end up tipping that thing. I ended up just driving through certain bushes on the way back because it was better than the risk of tipping it 2 miles away from civilization while the sun is setting. Hi, Aruba. Here's our weather report. It's cloudy. And all of a sudden, the winds have died down a little bit. They were pretty windy. But I just looked out now and realized that they are pretty low right now. They're coming back Old Yuma Road from downtown. They go in for dinner. I decided to try to stream the sunset, although there's a lot of clouds over that way. But if I look towards the mountain, there might be a chance that it's going to be able to cast a ton of color across. We'll see. Hey, Jason. I love my Arizona skies. So I still have another day off before I got to go back to work. My gut was in rebellion over what I ate night before last or last night. I don't remember, but we went to Silly Al's Pizza and I had lasagna, and Silly Al's makes their own sauce and it was so freaking good. Might hit right for good color. I'm hoping. What would be really cool is to see rockets get set off as soon as it gets dark. Joking. I don't have far to drive. At least I'm not driving on any public streets after this. I could play my apologetics music because I have permission to play them. There we go. A little bit of tunes. Since I got special permission from the band to play. It's funny they try to write me up for copyright strike for the original. And these are all parodies. The robots can't tell the difference. Yep. You know apologetics, Jason? Probably know the dude with the really long hair on the From Hair to Eternity album, too. I can tell you how I know these guys. You saw them in concert 20 years ago? Well, my brother wasn't with them 20 years ago, but the guy on the From Hair to Eternity album is my brother Wayne. One of the guitarists, his name is Tommy. I went to grade school with him. So I grew up with this band around. They're not touring right now. I tried to get them to come out to Quartzsite last year, and they're just not out touring right now. Cool. I know. I'm almost famous by relative. Actually, I have a vice president in the family too, so. And the castle, and some king. Yeah. And here I am, a nomad in the desert, because this is how I like to live. That bus that's moving, he's with HOWA, the housing agency that helps the homeless out here. They help get people into tents when they lose their belongings or they're homeless. They help people with builds. If they have a vehicle and they need to get like a bed or something in there, they'll have a program where they can sign up and like 20 lucky winners get help setting up, stuff like that. I was going to get involved in it this year, and I decided this is the year that I'm not going to get heavily involved with any groups of people or anything, because I'm just going to just keep everything light, avoid drama for a year, get my senses back. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, but I've been in Arizona since '96. When my disability came through, I took it was funny because I kept telling the kids, we're going to get nice furniture, we're going to have nice things. And then the check came and I said, we're giving away everything we're having. We're moving to Arizona. They were so mad. But I don't regret it. I wanted to be here so bad. But so being here since '96, it's close enough. I actually was homeless twice in Pennsylvania, and you don't have a place like this. It's all snow. I camped around a lake in the dead of winter one time. Yeah, I've had a lot of experiences. The person you see now was not the person of 20 years ago. Even I had mental illnesses and I just never socially grew up until later, and I'm still not fully grown up, but yeah, it's always backwards. Aren't you from Pennsylvania too, Aruba? Yeah, I'm starting to see hints of pink on the edge and some golden. We had a rainbow. Oh, was it last night or the night before? Anyway, the neighbor took a picture of my camper with the double rainbow over it. You could barely see the double rainbow, but we do have the one. I'll have to put it up. Maybe I'll put it as a post or something, and then our neighbors that he's camped closer to took a picture of his camper under the rainbow, double rainbows. It was kind of funny. West Virginia near Pennsylvania, Maryland border. Okay. Yeah, I remember driving home from a concert in Pittsburgh once, and Butler is an hour north of Pittsburgh. And we're driving and chatting and having a great time. And the next thing I know, I'm like, wow, this drive really seemed longer than it should. I look up and it said, "Welcome to Wheeling, West Virginia." It was the quietest 3 hour drive home since we were 2 hours away from Pittsburgh, the wrong direction. But yeah, that's my famous wrong way trip. Didn't even pay attention. We were just having so much fun talking. When I get in the car with people, usually we'll be talking and exits and stuff will get missed. If I'm riding a cab and I'm like engaged in the conversation, we're usually missing the exit. And they're like, "I never do this." And I said, "It happens almost every time I get into a cab." They get so worried about it. I'm like, no, it's a norm. Somehow it just gets everybody gets distracted and we miss exits. I think it's kind of fun though, because I used to work at the art art studio slash clinic, and I'd be preparing my lesson, and I'd be really excited about how creating your life and how this lesson pertains to it, and I'd be talking about it, and they'd be like super excited to hear about it, and yeah, it's not a bad thing. It might feel like it if you're in a hurry. If you're in a hurry, then I probably don't talk if I'm in a hurry because then they won't get distracted. One driver said they should put a warning on my file. Passenger is very distracting. Make me sit there and not talk. I almost drove down to Yuma today too. I just was up in the air with all kinds of things to do, but the wind was so high I didn't want to drive anywhere. I thought even Lake Havasu. I'm like, wouldn't it be cool to do a sunset from Havasu? Which I think I will do before I leave this area to go north anyway. And I think I'll do a Havasu. I'm going to do a Tucson trip because I've got friends to visit down there. It's getting towards the end of the season, start getting ideas of where I want to go because it's too cold to go straight north. So I've got to toy around down here for a little bit. Some people are trying to talk me into going to Mexico. I'm not sure I want to do that. I'm a wimp. I know this picture isn't even, but if I try to even it out, this thing's going to unstick from the windshield and it's going to fall again. And my other option was to put it on a stand, but it was showing the hood of the truck instead. And the phone wanted to tip over, so. So I'm actually streaming off. It isn't 4G Lite, it's actually just 4G. This is the other phone I got. I needed to activate it for 2 months to be able to unlock it for my regular Verizon. But it's, oh no, wait a minute. I think it might be on my hotspot on this phone right now. Never mind. Yeah, no, I take that back. Shouldn't have touched it. Sorry. Oh, that's so bad. Oh. I thought about investing in stuff. Are we still pointed towards the sunset? Well, there's colors anyway. There we go. Sorry I dropped you guys. That probably hurt. Hope nobody had headphones in. Yeah, I never grew up either. I grew up where I had to. Left the rest of it behind. Hi, Annie. How's it going up there? So I think I probably won't be heading. I probably won't get up near Washington until maybe May-ish, because it's too cold up that way. I'm gonna stall and head down to Tucson first, and a couple other places, and I still think I should stop in at Mingus before I head up too, and that they don't open till May 1st up there. They usually have snow too. So we'll see what kind of schedule I get on. I was going to go right away thinking it would heat up, but it's not. We're getting some goldish color. Staying warm to this last day of winter will be fine tomorrow. Yep, makes sense. Brett was thinking of taking a trip down too, but I don't know if he's going to anymore. We'll see who I get to see on the trip and who I don't. We shall see. I got a couple places I gotta stop in California, but I'm not going straight up the coast. I'm actually gonna go farther away from the coast and just go in parallel and go visit a friend. I've got time. It's not like I can't do the extra miles. Well, the sun's supposed frosty broccoli, yeah. You were on when he mentioned possibly coming down or over or wherever, whichever direction it is. We're getting some orange. You know, I don't know if I told him yet or not, but there's Chris from the convoy that is up in the Washington area that has the mechanic Tony. That's going to be a fun visit too. I don't know if I told him I'm going to be up that way yet. The only thing is, Brett can't go into the U.S., and I don't know if I can go into Canada. Might have to like wave across the water or something. I don't know. We'll find out. I have one of them star things on my driver's license, but I don't have any passports. Is my camera auto adjusting? Oh no. I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix it. If this holder stayed on the windshield and I put it over on the passenger side, I could stream a trip. Need a passport to come to Canada. Okay. Yep. So he might as well not come down because he can't go into the US and I can't go to Canada. I don't have a passport. Never had a passport in my entire life. By land or sea, but not by air. Well, that's the one with the star on it, isn't it? The real, I have that one. Real ID or something like that. It's got the star on it. I do have that. Could do that. Oh, I wasn't thinking of flying anyway. Oh man, I'm dangerous when I get money. I thought, wow, I can afford to hop on an airplane, go anywhere I want this weekend. I'm like, where would I go? And I'm like, you haven't gotten your cell phone and paid it off for a year yet. You're not gonna go do stupid stuff yet. But yeah, next weekend, I don't know. I'm considering going to Vegas. I'm considering going to Vegas next weekend. Not that I like Vegas, but a friend is going, and I think it would be fun to go with friend. There's other things to do in Vegas. Like there's lots of eating to do. Then I thought, oh, I was thinking too many things. I'm like, I could do a trip to Pennsylvania, could fly out there. That could take up 2 weeks. I could go fly out to Pennsylvania, see my friend for a week or so, fly back, and then head up the coast. I shouldn't do that. There's other things I need to do. Okay. I don't like other things attached to my driver's license. I do them all separately. Yeah, I kind of like to, but I've gotten lazy and I just leave it. So I have that donor thing on mine too. I don't care what they do with my body when I'm dead. I don't need it. I'm gonna get me a new one. New and improved. Actually, it's gonna be new and perfected. That's gonna be way better than improved. So the sky, there's no more color all of a sudden. It's just gray. It is interesting though. Can you hear the wind at all? Probably not. Wait, let me stop the music for a minute. No, I can't even hear it. Might be going to Vegas to meet up with some other people. No idea yet. Just a thought. Never wanted to go to Vegas otherwise. Yep, that's kind of why I might be there next weekend. Just to do something different. We'd like to go fishing up there. But it's probably too cold up there. It's probably snowing up in Vegas now too. I didn't even think of that. I'm not coming back. Gonna be greater like Walmart. Had enough of this planet. Okay. And what's that show, The 100, where they sent them out into space? They called them floaters. We could shoot you out in space. You could just be a floater. Wow, even the sky behind me has just a hint of golden like we saw on the clouds, and that's it. And then it's going gray. The 100. Yep, that was a good show. I don't think I've ever seen the end of that one. Or have I? Oh, sound of sirens. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Well, I know the sun is definitely down. If I brought my wallet, I could have went to the store. Forgot. I I signed up for Science Care a long time ago for my cremation because I couldn't pay for it and I didn't want anybody else to have to bother. I mean, my family just really wasn't speaking to me, so I don't even know what they probably sell it and make big bucks now. Who knows? I'll have to find out. But yeah, I don't. If we make the government pay for it, they'll just cremate me anyway. It does. I don't care what happens to me after I'm gone because I won't know about it, and I'm gonna get a perfect one. So why would I worry about the old one? Hmm. That one peak over there to the left. I don't even know if you can see it. It looks whiter than the others. I'm not sure why. But if I was able to drive straight into my to the right of what you see, I could have got to that ruins that I was at that one day when we walked over. Just wanted everything sealed and done. Oh, could change anything. Yep. What's everybody doing tonight? Are there any good streams? Is Agnes still streaming too? That was 3 questions, wasn't it? All right. So, are we having any good panel streams tonight? I know Eric has one that he's doing constantly, but that's almost like Discord too. You pop in and hope somebody's there or something. She's still on. Okay. They're probably going to end up sleeping though, because they're going to be convoying in tomorrow. It's one of my friends just found me. Hold on.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
right.
just streaming the sunset on YouTube.
Oh no, I just yeah, I know service is better over here. I keep trying to tell everybody that, but nobody listens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to drive somewhere. I was really bored. So I'm like, let's go over to the other side of the road.
Yeah. No, I live back there, so
You moved back over here again?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, some friends of mine that I met over there 3 seasons ago. Well, his wife died Wednesday, so
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Cancer and gangrene in her leg, and
Oh,
yeah, all her arteries collapsed for some reason. Her left leg and gangrene set in, and they didn't know it. So it never showed itself until she went to the hospital in Vegas. They found it and they amputated above her knee, and then her throat cancer came back, and she spent 2 months. They were open at Vegas at the hospital for 2 months, and then he brought her back, and they were home for about a week, and she passed away at 1 o'clock in the morning this Wednesday. So,
wow.
but, yeah.
All right.
But
Nope.
I'm back. I'm back there.
All right.
All right. I
We'll
just
see
see
ya.
if he's okay.
Yep,
I'll see
I'm
you
out
later.
here playing.
Uh-huh.
I'm out here playing.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
See ya.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't think anybody'd see me over here. Suppose we won't know until Saturday. They come on Saturday night. All right, let's see what's wrong. Oh, she's how she used to party. Suppose we won't know until they come on Saturday night. Oh, okay. Yep. Jeffrey's travels from the twins. Hi, Jeffrey Trout. That's a long name to say. Good evening. You have a sunrise or sunset in your icon, I see. So that was funny. He stopped to see if I was okay because I'm not in my normal spot. That's cool to have friends. Dropping in to say hello. How are you all feeling? I'm doing okay. I'm not exhausted, but still tired after 3 days off. Still tired though. It's the sunrise of Duluth Lake Superior Canal. Okay, cool. Original on the cell phone card when it got corrupted. Wow. Yeah, I had a hard drive of videos of my grandkids and so many pictures and a ton of my graphic art, and the hard drive was in the bed of my truck covered with tarp, but somehow it got all wet anyway and drowned it. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to get anything off that hard drive. And it was also sitting out in storage and heat, and I just don't think anything's left on it. Good place to watch the ships come. Oh, I love water. That's the only thing missing in my sunrises and sunsets would be the water, because that's my second best element besides the sun. I think that's why I like fishing, because get to sit by the water and just watch it. See you later, Talk Tal. Thanks for stopping in. Duluth has a live cam on Canal Park. Oh, so we could probably get that offline too then. So I know I can see the ones in Tempe and a few other big cities. When my daughter ran away, I would go to the Tempe cameras and try to catch where she was downtown in Tempe. That's how I know about all the cameras in the Phoenix area. Well, I suppose I better get back over to my campsite because driving through the desert at night isn't really all that fun when you don't have my headlights need a good cleaning up. So anyway, thanks for joining me, guys. I Oh, too bad I didn't talk to Red Cactus. I'm thinking about doing a sunrise if it's not raining. We are expected to have some rain, and I don't remember at what time. So I might do a sunrise. But I'm going to go for now. Thank you guys for joining.